5 biggest things we have sent to space. International Space Station. The International Space Station is a space station in low Earth orbit. The ISS is the largest human-made body in low Earth orbit and can often be seen with the naked eye from Earth. It took an astounding 136 space flights to build it. It flies at 7.71 kilometers per second around the Earth. It weighs almost 1 million pounds. It has more livable space than a 6-bedroom house. It has 2 bathrooms and a gymnasium. The solar array surface area is 38,400 square feet, which is large enough to cover 8 basketball courts. There are 52 computers controlling the ISS. Its internal pressurized volume is 32,333 cubic feet, which is about the same of a jumbo Boeing 747. 211 people from 15 countries have visited the ISS so far. In future, the ISS will serve as a launching and return point for interplanetary missions to Mars. Mir. Mir was a space station that operated in low Earth orbit from 1986 to 2001, operated by the Soviet Union and later by Russia. Mir's construction involved 280 Soviet state companies. Mir was visited by crews from the US, Japan, the UK, France, Bulgaria, and many other countries. Mir hosted more than 23,000 scientific experiments, and its astronauts performed more than 78 spacewalks. It was the first modular design of an orbital complex, which was later used in the development of the ISS. Mir was designed for 5 years of operation, but the station lasted 3 times its planned lifetime. It was deorbited on March 23, 2001, and it broke up over the South Pacific Ocean after a 15-year mission. Hubble Space Telescope. The Hubble Space Telescope is a space telescope that was launched into low Earth orbit in 1990 and remains in operation. The Hubble Space Telescope weighs around 11 tons and it is 15.9 meters long. It doesn't use much power. It only uses 2800 watts. Hubble travels at the speed of 28,000 kilometers per hour. It can observe the furthest away galaxies ever seen. Essentially, it is a giant camera. Its greatest achievement was measuring the age of the universe, which was calculated to be 13.8 billion years. It will be replaced with much bigger and costly James Webb Telescope. Skylab. Skylab was the first American space station orbiting Earth from 1973 to 1979. It was launched on May 14, 1973 from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. It weighed around 100 tons. Skylab was the site of nearly 300 scientific and technical experiments. It was expected that Skylab would remain in orbit for 8 to 10 years. But its orbit began to decay because of sunspot activity. On July 11, 1979, Skylab plunged into the atmosphere and burned up over the Indian Ocean. Envisat. Envisat is a large inactive Earth-observing satellite which is still in orbit. Operated by the European Space Agency, it was the world's largest civilian Earth observation satellite. It was launched on 1st of March 2002 aboard an Ariane 5 rocket from French Guiana. Envisat costed about 2.3 billion euros to develop and launch. It was considered the world's biggest and most expensive environmental monitoring satellite. It carries scientific instruments capable of simultaneously doing everything, from taking Earth's temperature to counting the pulse of molten rock beating in its volcanic pores. It could also monitor global sea surface temperatures to an accuracy of 0.3 degrees Celsius for climate study purposes. So that's pretty much it for this week. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Until next week, thank you and goodbye.